Hey, welcome to Lauralign. Today's practice is very short, sweet, and stretchy. We're going to work a little more on the same breath technique we worked on the last video. So go ahead and get cozy and meet me on your mat. Hello, welcome or welcome back to my personal yoga practice. Today we are going to work once again on the breath. So we're going to go ahead and get started right away. Meet me on your back. And you can start by rubbing the scalp, the temples, and the jaw as per usual, and rotating the eyes in slow circles. So in your own time, drink your water as needed. Just a minute or two here today before we move on. Right away you can start off with the breath. And if you don't remember the last video or just would like a refresher, or maybe you didn't even watch it, we just worked on counting. So you're going to work to make your exhale longer than your inhale. And you're going to do that by counting how long each breath is. Now, I always count in even numbers. I feel like it's easier, especially since we're going to add numbers here, kind of. So if you want to start out with like a count to 4 for your inhale and then count to 6 for your exhale, you're going to basically add 2 to whatever your inhale is and make that your exhale. To extend it, you're going to add more each time. So you're going to keep your inhale the way it is, or you're going to quicken that inhale. So eventually that inhale might only be a count of 2, while your exhale gets longer and longer. If this gives you any sort of anxiety, don't even worry about it. Just breathe normally. Don't even think about it. But otherwise, you're going to try your best to empty out your lungs entirely of all the air so that your inhale, each inhale, is nice and full naturally. It's really kind of cool how it all works out. That being said, we're going to move right into the drill today. So cat-cow. Today's going to be a little bit more of a sleepier practice. Sleepier, shorter practice. Not getting into too much core today. Sometimes you can try to match up the breath with the movement, but with this type of breath, I don't really see that being a thing unless you do a quick and then spend most of your time in cat with the long exhale. Can widen those knees in child's pose. Low ribs end up resting on the top of those thighs and toes come to touch. Big toes come to touch. As your breath slows and your heart rate slows, you can use these sleepy movements. Just have a little fun today in basically just doing whatever. So, like, we don't even need to define each pose if you find it hard to remember names, or like you're just like, I don't even care, man. Like, I just want to like just get on my mat and move around and feel awesome. You can even put on music or something. I can't even tell you how many days I literally just laid on my mat and just breathed, just practiced breathing. I'm telling you, for like months, that was my thing. And there are still benefits to that because essentially that's, you know, meditation practice, and meditation is really helpful for improving digestion. So, like, I was doing that. I was just every day after work, I would just go and lay on my mat for like 3 hours, put on some meditation music or like ASMR, and just be present in the moment. Try not to think about all the stuff that already happened today and all the stuff that we've got left to do today. And I'm pretty sure I lost like 5 to 10 pounds over those few months from changing nothing but that. So, if that's your goal, then you might want to start there. I'm gonna go for a little boat pose here, but like I said, you don't really have to do any core stuff. You can just stay here in like a modified boat. Just nice and easy today as we think about this breath and counting it. If it would be helpful for you guys for me to count, I can. So let me know if that's something that you would like me to get into. Maybe I'll just do a separate meditation video with the counting technique rather than trying to do it during a yoga practice. I'm already on my back once again. Some days it really just feels like what you need is more of a resting practice. Doing little to no actual poses, but focusing more on just tending to your mental health. Know what I mean? So I'm gonna choose to stay here and go ahead and end the practice already. I think we're going to work on this counting technique over the next couple videos for some consistency, so you can look forward to that. And please do let me know if you want me to count out loud. I will give it my best shot. I'm just concerned that I won't be able to breathe as well if I'm counting out loud. But we shall see. Anything is possible. Can go ahead and do some twisting if you like. You can always move organically as long as you pay attention to your shoulders touching the mat at all times. Twisting your legs and kind of pulsing in and out of this can feel really nice in different areas of the body, the hips, the low back, the upper back, your whole back pretty much. So don't be afraid to experiment. Doing a little windshield wiper leg action to kind of work the hip flexors a little bit here as well. Keeping the knees bent and feet on the mat one by one as we twist. I'll never forget one of my coworkers saw me doing yoga one time. I was doing yoga during our like Christmas party thing because I was like, dude, I'm exhausted. I just need to stretch out. And he was like, what do you mean you're doing yoga? That's just stretching. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, that's a big part of yoga. So don't be afraid to like just do these little sessions with just a bunch of stretching. It doesn't have to feel like you're doing a lot to really be doing a lot for yourself. So with that said, move on to Shavasana officially if you're not already there. You can kind of walk the shoulder blades underneath you. Hands can come out to the mat or rest on your ribs, wherever they're comfortable. I want to thank you for having an open mind and coming with me on this journey. There are some days where I don't even film my personal yoga practice because it's been things like this where it's short, sweet, and just very stretchy. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film it this time because they don't all need to be like 45 minutes or 30 or whatever. They can be short and sweet, just something that works. But I am trying to be more consistent about my doing yoga every day and recording it so you guys can see the true journey here. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day and take care of yourself. And I'll see you next time. Bye.